And Ralph Priso making his first start since March in the center back role, where he was so strong before his injury. That they want to get off to a good start and make a long run in Leagues Cup.
And there were a few visa issues, Fernandez amongst them, over 100 years ago in Mexican soccer. And this should be fun. Whitecaps missed last year's Leagues Cup too, so both teams back at it in a return of sorts. Atlante's never taken part, so maybe a feeling out process here in the early going as we get the match's first foul in the mid part of the pitch. We should mention a fluffy, brand new pitch post-World Cup. Grass was down, of course, for the Summer Classic here. And this is the exact same branded turf as what they used to have, just the newer version, Dolan.
A little bit longer as well. The ball will hold up, long balls forward, and short passing as well. They need to be crisp with their passes. Coached 6 different Liga MX teams. He's been around, he's seen everything there is to see in Mexican football.
Ocampo looking to slot one through to Alumi. Got a second chance though, Djordjevic. Back to Ocampo. This is normally where the Whitecaps go to work. But that attacking force so green, and then given away by Larraz. Puente goes for a run, battling there with Ralph Priso, and Bomer comes out to make the save. Still alive inside the area, and the foul call as Larraz is taken down.
And again, that comes from good pressure on the ball, the turnover from the bad pass from Larraz, and it's 1v1. Puente against Bomer. Bomer holding his ground, doesn't commit too early, uses that big body to give nothing to look at for Puente, and he just drives it into the Canadian goalkeeper. Good
stop. Got through Andres Cubas. Tripped up there was Mejia, or pardon me, Calzadilla, coming back over from his left wing. Calzadilla coming off a great match versus Cruz Azul. Very active. We have not seen him as active in this one here yet.
Speaking of great goals, top corner job. Smashed it in against Cruz Azul for his goal in that game.
Down the touchline. Puente feels the tap of Priso. But real estate gain here for the Mexican side.
Not a team with a lot of possession, but they don't require it. They like to get to goal quickly as well.
Suto dangerously in front, popped up in the air by Ocampo. Now a chance for Julio, off the post and in. Johan Julio puts Atlante on the board in Leagues Cup, and it's 1-0 for the visitors.
That is a fantastic individual effort from Johan Julio, able to bring it down from the sky, keep control, turn on it, and fire. Snaps it off the post. Bomer at full stretch can't get his fingers to it. And the opening goal is a great one from Julio. Scored from the penalty spot on the weekend, and shows he can do it from open play as well. Hasn't seen a lot of the ball in the first 40 minutes of this match, but when he sees the 2 posts, he's able to turn and beat his man. And first of all, he's able to bring it down from the high ball in the air as he gets to it just by bumping off Laporte.
Trying to run past Jimenez. Good positional play there by Jimenez. Cubas. Priso to the path of Anakubi. Sabali gets a turn, finally able to get past Portales. Ngando. Alumi couldn't curl that around Jimenez. A good save by the veteran keeper.
Again, Sabali just driving at the back line. An easy save in the end. Comfortable mid-height. Not a lot behind that effort, and certainly not stretching Jimenez. Nice through ball, though, in the end. And another good run from Alumi. He gets into good possessions.
Well defended by Priso, just keeping his body in between
Blackman had a bit of a tough time against his old team, LAFC, on the weekend. A couple of giveaways. He'll want to set things straight from the start here of the second half. And Sabia as well, coming back from some injury issues after his surgery. He played against LAFC as well, but just as a sub. So he'll get a good 45, you'd think, here in this second half to try to change the fortunes of the Whitecaps, who did maintain that possession that you saw, over 60%.
At the top, looking for Sabi, and a good leg there by Sanchez prevented Sabi from getting in. Julio, it's in an open space. Laporta will win the foot race. Back to it, and it's all the way back to Isaac Bomer. Sam Menekubi, his first start in 14 months. What'd you make of it?
Probably exactly what Jesper Sorensen said about his training as well, which was inconsistent, kind of up and down, as you expect for a player who hasn't played in 14 months. He did come on as a sub against Minnesota, but some good, some not so good. Lots of time for him to get right back up to full speed soon.
Sabi, Campo trying to cut it right back to Sabi. It's off a foot and a chance to clear for Casadilla. And gets it to the center strike. Tate Johnson will collect there. Wide for Djordjevic, who's now on that left side. Johnson sees a seam. Djordjevic tucks it back for Kubas. Kubas looking for Sabi. Is he onside? Sabi can't tuck it under the keeper.
With the assistant referee keeping the flag down, that goal would have stood. Not enough to overturn that.
That was right in sync. Gondo trying to give it back for Sabi again. Loose for Alumi. Sabi's there. Stopped by Jimenez.
He's been in the right place on a couple of occasions, and this time just stoned by the keeper, Jimenez, who holds his ground, gets his feet right, and then in combination with a defender who's splayed on the ground there, they're able to keep it up.
Larraz with the bit of thievery, cutting to the middle. Larraz from distance couldn't get it to duck back down behind Jimenez.
Well, they're different players, but it's hard not to compare every time he does something that reminds you of Sebastian Berhalter. And Berhalter, of course, so good at shooting from distance. And Larraz has that in his locker as well. Again, they are different players, but some similarities at certain times of the game. A good set-piece delivery and the ability to shoot from distance. This time it was always rising, though, from Larraz.
Zero to the middle of the pitch. Free ball there for Campo, but he slips on the freshly watered at halftime turf here, and Atlante heads the other way. Mejia looking for a wide open Julio, but the ball caught up in the air on him. Tate Johnson couldn't do anything with it. Julio again from just outside the area. Puente, back heel, Julio just wide.
Center of it all, as he's able to give and go here. Lovely little ball for Puente, little back heel. And then he tries to use the outside of his right foot. It ends up being deflected by the Whitecap defender back on the play, Laporta, and almost into his own goal. They win the corner kick from it, but the first
real right into the action on the corner, whipped into the near post, given away. Back outside, and Julio right into the chest of Bomer. Johnson in some space, ahead for Alumi. Alumi, can he get all the way in? Alumi, popped one up, and off the side of the goal. That close again. He's had two decent looks around Alumi, and neither entering the goal.
That's a good surging run from Alumi, but the newcomer into the match, Aaron Kuros, does very
well. The corner ensuing. Towards goal and just wide.
It's his jumps and his headers so well. This one searching low and turning on it. Very good technique, but he can't turn it all the way.
Here for Atlante. AFC versus Chivas tomorrow. Missed that one. Laporta, sketchy moment. Julio again! Just misses the near post, and Johan Julio may live to rue the evening in which he's been maybe the best player on the pitch.
We need a Miguel Herrera cam every time The chance goes begging. Herrera looks to the skies. The Atlante manager cannot believe that Joan Julio has missed that clear-cut opportunity in close.
And there's a whistle to end it for Atlante. The visitors from Liga MX storm north of the border